Welcome back to Cuttin' Loose, a little off-road exploring with some great friends. We will be going up through Oatman, up into the Black Mountains, with our destination being Secret Pass. So come along and join us for the ride. Really enjoy running up and down these washes. All of them are quite unique. Some of them have quite the boulder patches in them to climb around on, and others just real joy to run up and down. Flowers down here have been in bloom for about a week or so. They're really starting to come in thick. Beautiful country down here. I just love trail riding on overcast days. Seems to really enhance the surroundings. I like the definition it gives to the hills in the background. Kind of gives the hills their own little backdrop. Just got another wash to run through here. Just a little bit of water. Well, the previous day we stopped here and kind of chewed the fat and let Thomas play in the creek. Gotta love the mountain range up here. It's definitely different. Pretty green time of the year to be down here too. Like I said, flowers are just starting to become in full bloom. Some of the valleys we come through are just carpeted with flowers. It's pretty beautiful down here. You just never know quite what you're going to run across out here on these trails. We ran across this stripper pole and penny tree. We had to get some pics and have a little bit of our own little fun. I'm not quite sure what the history is on this tree or the stripper pole, but it was quite amusing and a sight to see, that's for sure. Landscape down here is just absolutely amazing to experience. Come up through some of these washes and crest some of the hills, and there you go. Mountains range for miles. It's just a trail. We decided to go off and explore just a little bit before we got over to Secret Pass. The view down here was just absolutely spectacular. telling you, the view down here was just absolutely awesome. Going into the evening here, every time you crest one of these little hills on this ridge line that we're running, it was just absolutely amazing. One of the best times to be out exploring is just before that sun goes down. It really brings out the color and everything. Well, what's not to like here? Dropping down into Secret Pass, you just know we're going to be coming up out of here in the dark. Well, if you think we're having a good time, you couldn't be more right. We definitely like finding and running these technical trails. It's pretty amazing to see what these machines are capable of doing and what they're not. And it's only getting better. Nighttime's coming. We all really enjoy our night rides. Night riding and some rock crawling. I don't think we could ask for more.
I came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands.
Now we've made it all the way to the bottom. We have pulled a 180. Looking forward on heading back up through here. Should make for an interesting time now that it's getting just a little bit darker.
Hope you find me. I'll be back home soon. When the sunrise, when the
Sometimes that longer wheelbase just really helps you get through little spots like that on your first shot. And a lot of times that short wheelbase will get you through an obstacle a lot easier than these big school buses. This four-seater that I have, I really do love the machine. And there are those points out there that I wish I had a shorter machine like Clay out in front of me. But for the most part, I really like the long wheelbase of a machine. Really carries you through the whoop-de-doos a lot smoother. Just a lot of pros and cons between a short wheelbase and a long wheelbase. As you'll see before this video's over, short wheelbase can definitely outdo this long four-seater any day. It just really comes down to preference of what you like in a machine and just weighing the odds of the things you're going to do with it. kind of caught up in the moment here as we was going to line out Clay to go over this obstacle right here, so I didn't get any film coverage of it. Sorry about that. But if you go over to 208 Adventures, I'm sure that he'll have some great coverage over on his channel for you. Now, it doesn't look like too much here, but it really was quite the little obstacle. I really had to make sure my driver's tires stayed high up on some rocks there, otherwise I was going to drop down into quite the little hole to get up on top of this little rock ledge. It really is nice to have trusted spotters with you.
On. Yep.
For the effect.
Awesome.
Just keep your tire up firm against that. Really got to hand it to Nathan here. He really is an exceptional driver. This is really about the first time he's had this four-seater out on any kind of obstacles. He just got rid of his Polaris and went to this Can-Am. So my hat's off to him, because the man really is a great driver. A lot better than I am. He really does a great job maneuvering his machine up through this obstacle here and the one that's coming up. So if you really want to check out his driving skills, you have to go over to 208 Adventures. Check him out over there. It's a great site. Back up just a little bit. Back. Good. Little passenger. It really is fun to find out what your machine can and can't do, or find out what your limitations are, or kind of reflect on it and see if you can't do better next time. It's kind of a learning experience. It's a real learning curve sometimes. It's hard to master, but as you can see, Clay does a phenomenal job at it.
Woo, buddy! Thomas, what are you doing, buddy? Are you watching all these rock crawling? You watching all this rock crawling going on?
He was all excited and clapping.
Just go straight.
Talking.
Now, a couple days prior to this, we came down this trail with some other really good friends. Clay was with us. Nathan hadn't quite made it to the adventure yet. And I could have swore we made it a little bit farther over here to the left on this rock patch, and I made it over. I think what really happened was I came at it at a different angle and kind of went up through this V that's here off the right of me, and I think that's where I actually really went. As you can see, I'm never going to make it up over this patch right here with my long wheelbase. I eventually had to give in and take the same course that Nathan did. But it was still a lot of fun to just kind of see if we couldn't make it up over it.
Driver! Driver!
I'm definitely no rock crawling expert, but that sure doesn't slow us down from trying to go out and have a really good time.
This where it's at, huh? What are we doing? Are we rock crawling?
Now we're getting ready to come up on a little obstacle here on the right. It really made for an interesting climb. Ultimately, I had to stack a few rocks underneath my back driver's tire, and I took a couple of stabs at it a couple of different ways. Really thought once we got into the heart of the obstacle that my rear end would actually slide to the right, line me up better for the climb, and on over we would go so I wouldn't get high centered. And of course that didn't quite work out that way, but we got over it just the same. Now you'll definitely learn more through 208 Adventures following them that this is Superman coming up the trail here, and he always likes to surprise us.
Right there, yeah. Go.
He definitely made the obstacle look real easy.
Beautiful, buddy.
Little baby buggy.
Little baby buggy.
Little baby buggy.
Little bitty buggy, big tires.
Little baby buggy, great big tires. That's right.
Right there shows you that a short wheelbase vehicle really outshines a long wheelbase.
Keep going. A little higher. There you go. Now turn my way, driver. That feels like it's bound in there. It did a little bit. There you go. Woo, buddy!
That's the boss right there.
That's why we put him in charge.
That's right. That is why he is the boss.
Now I told you he was a lot better driver than I was. He did that on 33s. I run 35s. We had set it up just a little bit better for him, but still, he's one hell of a driver.
Take the rock. Oh, we already lost it. Okay, make it splash. Make it splash. Make a big splash. Oh, yay, Thomas. Hey, rock. Can you say rock? Make it splash. All right, good splash. Rock.
Well, thanks for joining us here on Cuttin' Loose. Hope you enjoyed the video. Smash that like button on your way out, or leave us a comment. Well, until next time, we'll catch you on down the road. Thanks again for watching.